Nnoitra is the 29th character for Bleach Rebirth of Souls. This character trailer was actually initially dropped back last week, but Bandai didn't mean to upload it, and I held off from making my video. Now, since they officially dropped the trailer, here is my video going over it. The name of Nnoitra's resurreccion, Santa Teresa, is featured as the loading screen. We see his blade also is presented. His introduction shows him walking in, and it looks like we have a new location. His quote says, "The Quinta Espada." He is obsessed with strength and aims to become the strongest. He uses frontal attacks and relies on his hierro to destroy his opponents. We get the introduction for Nnoitra, and I'm surprised he sounds closer to his original voice.
Are you scared?
Looking at Nnoitra's attack, it seems rather slow. It seems that when he does one attack, he kind of does like a stagger-like thing before he hits the opponent a second time. Upon closer inspection, it looks as though Nnoitra was spinning the blade. He catches the blade and he does a final strike on Neliel. Nnoitra's signature move is showcased. It is known as hierro. Allows him to gain the block stock by taking the stance. Armor is added to flash attack and special flash attack, allowing the attacker to interrupt the opponent's attack. The stock is consumed by using it once or by being attacked. Essentially, his ability is a two-parter. On one instant, it allows him to interrupt another person's attack without being interrupted, or it allows him to be attacked and not be interrupted. Essentially, he has super armor. You ever fight against somebody they have super armor and you're like, yo, this is cheesy? Yeah, this is Nnoitra right here. It shouldn't be a surprise because throughout his fight against Ichigo, Neliel, and then Kenpachi, he was never critically cut until he started fighting against Kenpachi. Kenpachi took a while to cut him, and once he did, it was game over. Nnoitra takes the stance similar to how Ichigo dons the hollow mask, and from here we see him do an attack while Neliel attacks, and we get a sound of two swords clashing. Now, just to clarify, this armor is only added to the flash attack in the special flash attack, and this is what we see Nnoitra using as he does the clash with Neliel that doesn't get interrupted. His flash attack is a three-parter attack. He does a kick, then he does two slashes, and the finishing one sends her flying. Then next up, we have Nnoitra's Spiritual Pressure 1 move. It is called Guillotina. It is a move that uses a scythe that slams down with great force. It will change into the unblockable attack by holding down the input. So what we're getting here is that Nnoitra has the capability of using a unblockable move, but he must hold down the input. Likely means it is some charge time required to make use of this ability. When he uses his attack, the screen goes a little dark and we see him take a charged stance before he lets go and he attacks the opponent. He is glowing yellow to showcase that he is charging up, and we see Neliel backing up, I guess to also show the capability of how much range this has. Based upon how much range he has with his weapon, we could assume that you would have to back up a good amount to get out of the range of this move. Then the devs go ahead and show the move again, I guess if you just use it without holding the input, showing how fast it really is. Then next up, we have Nnoitra's Spiritual Pressure 2 move, Don't Run Away in Fear Now. Attack by kicking up with the right foot. When the attack lands to the opponent, Nnoitra will slash with the scythe and activate his Seto as a follow-up. This move is unblockable and will cause a large amount of damage, but the attack reach is short. So let me get this straight. His Spiritual Pressure 2 move is unblockable. He kicks you, and then after he kicks you, he will slash the scythe and activate Seto as a follow-up attack. The move is unblockable once more and will cause a large amount of damage, but the catch is that it has a reach that is short, making it harder to pull off. Something I realized is when these guys glow with that bluish white aura, maybe that's an indication of an unblockable attack that could be used, but who knows. Next to the animation shows him doing a kick. He jumps up, does a twirl twist with his sword, attacking the opponent multiple times. He follows up with a downward slash, and then he ends it off with a seto. Then we're met with him activating his resurreccion, Santa Teresa.
Pray, Santa Teresa!
Nnoitra's awakening is stated to increase his performance by releasing his resurreccion. His abilities will not change significantly, but will increase the power that will make reversals more likely to succeed. Essentially, while Nnoitra's abilities won't change, he won't get a significant increase in power. He, however, will have the ability to make reversals more likely to succeed. So he's gonna be the reversal king. Something people might note is that Nnoitra only has 4 arms when he has 6 arms when he fights against Kenpachi. It should also be noted that at the start of his battle with Kenpachi, upon going to his resurreccion, he does only have 4 arms. But after Kenpachi rips off the arms, Nnoitra says, "Okay, buddy." Then he whips out additional arms, equating to 6, showing that he has the capability of healing his arms. After Nnoitra goes into his awakening, we see him using his flash attack as he does the same animation that he used when activating his signature move. But we know here he doesn't use the signature move, he's simply using the flash attack. He does the kick, and we have a different animation for this attack, but it's the same one. He follows up with the Hakugeki move, and then we're met with a series of cutscenes. I try looking to see if he suddenly has 6 arms in one of the cutscenes, but doesn't look like it to be the case. At the end of the trailer, we see Nnoitra Gilga, characterized by high durability and unguardable attacks. If I had to make a guess on his stats, I would say that he's going to probably have a 5 in his durability. His reach, I feel like, is going to be a 3. While he had the reach of the weapon, his reach wasn't particularly that impressive. Speed, I would say, is probably going to be a 3, and his attack is probably going to be a 3 or a 4. His skills, probably going to be a 3 or 2. But essentially, I think Nnoitra's biggest thing is going to be the durability and the unguardable attack, so likely attack and durability is his main thing. What do you guys think about this character? Are you guys hyped for Nnoitra in the game? And if you're watching this video on February 10th, it means that they dropped his trailer. But for some odd reason, if he dropped later on, just know that I recorded this video much earlier than what it was showcased. I'm Akai saying, what yo? Make sure you guys hit the like button, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.